This is the season of the restored. And one of the byproducts of restoration is divine favor. You're going to find out that someone has heard about you. They've heard about your plight. They've heard about some endeavor that you've been trying to get off the ground. And what the enemy tried to steal, the opportunity he tried to steal, the door he tried to shut, God is going to restore to you. In fact, he's going to restore it to you exceedingly. He's going to restore it to you abundantly more than you can ask or even think. Why? Because this is the season of the restored. You need to prepare throughout the rest of this year and going into the new year, understanding that this is your season to be restored. This is your season to get back that which was stolen. This is your season to recover. This is your season to recover what was lost, to recover things that was zapped from your life through what you went through. Listen, I know that some of you have gone through some things where you feel like you have just literally lost yourself in the midst of this, but God is restoring you. And in the midst of this restoration, you're going to manifest and you're going to walk and be the absolute best version of who God intended you to be in the earth realm in this season and in this time. This is the season of the restored. See, one of the things that we have to understand as spiritual people is whenever we see a lot of upheaval in the natural realm, we see, come on now, when we see a lot of volatile activity happening in the world, we see a lot of chaos. Come on, we see a lot of confusion going on in the world. That is an indicator to us that hell is stirred up. Hell is stirred up about what it sees coming upon the earth. Hell is stirred up about what it sees that heaven has released to the sons and to the daughters of God. And come on, and whenever hell gets stirred up, it tries to create confusion and chaos to get God's people over into a state where they're not discerning what God is doing, where they're just looking at what the enemy is doing and not discerning what God is doing. We have to discern in the midst of all that is happening in the earth, all that is happening in our nation. We have to be able to discern what God is doing. And when hell is stirred up, it's stirred up because it knows heaven has released the power of God. And in this case, it is the power of restoration that is coming to the lives of so many in this hour. Those that have lost so much in the last season, those that it looked like they would never recover. This is the season of the restored. It's a time and a season unlike any time and season that we have ever seen before. And it's important that you receive this word and that you prepare for the days to come, for the next 30 days, the next 90 days, the next 60 days as we get ready to go over into the new year. Again, I prophesy to you again today that 2025 is going to be a monumental year. It's going to be a year of recompense and recovery and restoration and repayment unlike any other time you and I have ever seen.